Hi, I'm Jonathan with Investing.com and a trader with over 10 years experience. In this segment, we're going to go ahead and discuss the art of placing the trade. Now, with today's modern trading platforms, especially those available from FXTM, trading is as simple as pick and click, point, and you're done. However, there's much more involved with the trade and setting up a successful outcome than simply picking and clicking. Part of this is building a game plan. And building a game plan comes down to 5 simple steps. Step 1 is to go ahead and have a reason to trade. Now, a reason to trade could involve an economic announcement, news, maybe a technical indicator that provides you a buy or sell signal. But the reason to trade should never be emotional in nature. You shouldn't be chasing after gains, trying to make up for losses. It should always be a trade that's based on an actual idea that's going to go ahead and allow you to realize positive returns. After finding a reason to trade, the second step of the game plan is to go ahead and establish your risk and your reward. Because trading is all about calculated risk, the risks you are taking should always be compensated by the potential upside reward of the trade. Otherwise, you find yourself in a position whereby the risks of a trade exceed the potential upside. After we've established our risk and reward parameters for a trade, step 3 involves going ahead and determining an entry point. Now, to do this, we can take from a whole host of different technical factors to identify important support and resistance levels, Fibonacci levels, or other important areas where there's a lot of price congestion. Step 4 is simply an extension of step 3. This time we're going ahead and determining our exit point. Now, because we've already set up our risk reward and determined our entry point, it's much easier to go ahead and set our exit strategy. Win or lose, we've gone ahead and determined in the upside scenario or the downside scenario where we're going to exit based on our risk reward. So if our entry point denotes the place that we're going to go ahead and enter a trade, the risk on the downside is where we should place our exit in the worst case scenario. And the reward side of the equation we set in step 2 should be our upside, so where we want to exit in the positive scenario. Step 5 is the most important but also the most difficult step of the game plan, maintaining your discipline. With the excitement or winning or losing hanging over our heads, sometimes it's difficult to go ahead and stick with the game plan. We often find ourselves susceptible to greed or fear, which can cause us to deviate from the game plan. Changing our exit strategy. Sticking with the game plan is above all paramount to ensure that the outcome, no matter win or lose, is positive. All that's left is to open a trade. Simply follow the steps you outlined, maintain the discipline to stick with all the parameters you set, and see the results for yourself. Open an account with FXTM today and see just how easy it is to open a trade and realize the returns.